Hello everyone, welcome back to my page. In this video we'll be looking at particulate nature of matter part 1. So I will extensively explain matter and the properties of matter. So let's look at the definition of matter. Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. Examples of matter include the plants and animals around us, the food we eat, the water we drink, and even the air we breathe. The seat, the desk, the marker, the board, etc. The classroom too, even ourselves are matter. So let me explain what I mean. Let's use classroom setting for instance. You know that before all this classroom makeup, it was an empty space. You get that classroom was an empty space. So at the point they start bringing in locker, that is your desk and your chair, and then every other makeup in the classroom. All those things came and occupied those space, and all of them has mass. Then you came in, you yourself, you're a matter because you have mass and you occupy the particular space in the classroom. You brought in your books occupies the space in your desk, in your locker, and then like that, your pen, everything in the classroom occupied the space there. So matter is not an abstract something, it's something that is around us. It's something that we have, it's something that we are. So it's not abstract, it's something that you feel, it's something that you can hold. So in other way around, I can say that matter is a tangible thing. What do I mean by tangible? There are those things that you can touch, those things that you can hold, those things that you can see its effects physically. They are tangible. So, and they have mass and can occupy space. So intangible things are not matter. Intangibles are those ones that we cannot hold, we cannot touch it, like lights, heat. We can feel their effect, but you can't touch it. Sound, yes, gravity, all those things. So matter, stars are matter, planets, air, dust. Yes, I know that air is invisible, right? But it can be trapped in a balloon. Once it's trapped in a balloon, it has mass and we can feel its effect. You get? So air is also a matter. So intangible things like sunlight, heat, sound, all those ones are not matter. So I just wanted to bring it home so that we can actually understand that all these things are what are matter. Our school bag, our pen, all of them are matter. So alright, we go to the next one, which is mass. So what is mass? Mass of an object is the quantity of matter an object contains and is the same everywhere. The basic SI unit for the measurement of mass is mole. For practical purposes, mass is measured in kilograms with a weighing balance. So let's look at mass now. They say mass does not change wherever you go. Even if you go to the moon, if you enter water, it's still the same thing. Okay, let's use 5 bag or let's use 5 kg bag of rice for instance. 5 kg, yeah, you know 5 kg. So 5 kg bag of rice now, it's just 5 kg. Wherever you go, it's 5 kg. You get? But then you know, I want to tell you that mass and weight are not the same. You get? Mass and weight are not the same. Okay, but let me finish with mass. If you carry the same 5 kg to the moon, there is every tendency that the weight will be lighter, but it's still 5 kg. Anywhere you carry it and go, it's still 5 kg that is inside that bag, because they say that it's the quantity of matter, those matter inside that bag of rice is 5 kg, and wherever you go it's 5 kg. But let me now tell you why I say that weight and mass are not the same. Weight is how heavy it feels because of gravity. The how heavy that particular thing is the weight it gets. But mass is the quantity of matter in an object. You get? So on the moon now, gravity is weaker, so the bag will feel lighter, but the amount of rice is still the same. Just like for some people that used to go to river, like in my village, if you go to fetch water, let me say you went with 1 liter, you fetched with it, you notice that when you bring it above that water, the water keeps it afloat. It looks as if nothing is inside that gallon. But once you bring it out of the water, you start feeling the weight of the water again. You get, showing that there is something inside that gallon, that is not an empty gallon. But while it's above that water, while you are still in the water, it keeps it afloat and it looks like nothing is inside the gallon. It's an empty gallon. You get, that's what we mean. So weight and mass, they are not the same. So this explains it better. So we go into the next one. So this particular one now, we are trying to explain the property. We are going to into properties of matter. Substances or some things can be identified by the characteristics they possess. These characteristics are called properties. What they know you as. Maybe because of the way you walk, or because of the way you talk, they say, okay, this is this person. Even if you are a fan, what people see, they say, okay, this is this particular person. That's what they know you with. So just like, let's use sugar for instance now. Sugar is a white solid which dissolves in water and tastes sweet. We can say it's a white crystalline solid. And when it dissolves in water, it tastes what? Sweet. Once you taste it, you know that this thing is actually sugar is inside. Get, because it's sweet. And another thing is, why iron has metallic luster, it may be magnetized and rust with the formation of reddish or brownish deposit. You can actually say reddish brown. You get? So we have physical and chemical properties of matter. So what I'm trying to say in essence is this: property is what a particular substance is being known with. Once this particular thing happens, you know that okay, this particular substance possesses particular properties. So is this particular property is actually meant for this substance. So that's what we mean by what properties of matter. So we have physical and chemical property. So we are going to look at physical property. So the physical property are the ones associated with physical change, and they include the boiling point. When we talk about the boiling point, let's say water now. We already know that water, the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. So like that, melting point, density, hardness, malleability. When we talk about malleability, it will mean that to beat or press a metal to change its shape into a sheet without cracking. We just say that that particular metal is what is malleable. So that's what we mean. So it can be beaten and pressed into a sheet, like shape it into a sheet, and it will not crack. So crystalline form, like sugar crystal in form. Color, based on color of that substance, you know that okay, this is particular substance we're looking at. So and the odor, like ammonia now, it smells like urine. Once you perceive that kind of thing, okay, this particular gas is present. Then like hydrogen sulfide, it smells like a rotten egg. All these things are what we used to know. Okay, when the tasting smells like this, okay, this is this. And then we taste how it tastes. So all these things are the physical properties of matter, you get. So chemical properties are the ones associated with chemical change, whereby matter undergo a change to form new substances. They undergo a change, a process to form new substances. So for instance, rusting of iron to form iron rust, which is a new substance. Like, you know iron now. Once they rust, they change to form what? Iron rust. And with a different color. That is when we talk about reddish brown. It will turn to reddish brown, showing that it has already rotten. A new substance has been formed. It's a process. So all these things are what we used to know a particular matter or a particular substance. You as a human being, you have your own property. Maybe the way you used to smile, or the way you used to talk, or the way you used to stand, all these things are properties, what you are being known with. So with this, we are going to end this video here. See you in my next video, particularly in the matter part 2. Make sure you watch it. Thank you. Bye. Thanks for watching.